Hi, I'm Bayley Cole, formerly Bouchon. I've been a parishioner at Holy Redeemer for my entire life. Actually, I went to school here until 6th grade. And I attended youth group, and I'm now the coordinator of youth ministry. I married my husband Ryan here at Holy Redeemer in April of 2021. I remember attending Mass weekly and doing the rosary in the church as a whole school, but I couldn't remember a time in school where I really encountered Jesus. But I remembered when I was 9 years old, I wanted to go to Canada to play soccer in these games over there. We were trying to make a vacation out of it, and it just wasn't working how we wanted it to. And we were on our way home from soccer practice or something, and one of my parents said, let's go to the Adoration Chapel and figure it out. And so I remember walking into the Adoration Chapel, kneeling down, and then just not knowing what to say. I remember just not understanding how to pray and just not knowing what to say to God in that moment. Really, over the next 10 years, I don't think I really knew what to say to God. And that included still going to Catholic school, still attending weekly Mass on Sundays and at school, still attending youth group and going through the motions. So I was 19 at this point. It's 2017. I'm a junior in college. It's 10 years after my first memory of intentionally praying anything. I had transferred colleges, changed my major, and I was learning that I had seasonal depression. And I just remember not understanding why I felt that way, not understanding why God would let me do that. I did all the right things. I was attending church. I was really active in the church at Michigan State, but I just still was depressed and was just feeling this depression. And so we had our fall retreat at the Newman Center there, and I'm sitting in adoration, and I finally just all this anger bubbled up in me that I just was sitting there, and I was just like, why? And I just told God how mad I was. I was journaling, and I just remember telling him, you're a really bad lifeguard. I told him, I said, you're letting me drown, and then I'm going up and getting enough air to have hope for a minute, and then I'm drowning more, and it makes the drowning hurt even more because I have hope for a second. And so as I'm journaling, all of a sudden my journaling turns into no longer me writing. I was just writing as fast as I could, and I didn't even know what I was writing. And I looked back and I read it, and it said things like, you are mine, I'm with you, I'm holding you. And I just got even angrier because I just said, I'm mad, and this isn't what I need to hear, and I need to just be mad for a minute. And so I went to the back, and there were some seminarians back there, and one of them just started praying with me, and I just told him, I just said, I'm mad, and I feel guilty that I'm mad at God, but I just am, it's how I feel. And so as he just kind of prayed with me, he stopped speaking, and he just let me sit in silence there for a few minutes. And at one point, I heard God say, I've got you. And it was the only time I've ever heard God's voice in that way. And it was a really weird experience because it wasn't with my ears. It was just with my heart. Just him saying, I've got you, just validated all of that it was okay that I was angry. It was okay that I felt this way, but that in the end, I wasn't alone in that. He was carrying me. God wasn't saying, I'm mad at you for saying you're mad at me. He was accepting my anger and just calmly holding me in that moment and saying, I've got you. And so it really has changed the way that I see him, as he can take my anger, he can take my fear, he can take my anxiety. He doesn't just want me on those good days, and he doesn't just want the best Bayley who tries to act all put together and everything. He wants me in those moments when I feel like I'm broken, and those moments when I feel like I'm falling apart. in those moments when I forget he's even there. Like, he wants that Bayley. He wants me right where I'm at, not where I think I should be.
You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of